How's it going, everybody? I am Jason of JasonsRealm here. Apologies about the late start here tonight. I got caught up on a couple of pre-conversations prior to this. I had to drop off a friend's water bottle before they went on vacation, and that turned into an hour-long conversation. But now I am here ready to go, covering the NHL Draft. So far, taking a look, we've already had a few picks come on in across our screen tonight. Of course, Gavin McKenna, the consensus #1 overall pick, going to the Toronto Maple Leafs. What's good, Petsko? Or Tyrese, whatever we want to call you, bro. How you doing, bro? But yeah, Ivor Stenberg going to the Sharks. Caleb Malhotra going to the Canucks. Okay, Daxon Rudolph to the Sabres. Welcome back for an hour and 2 minutes. I know I'm late. The pick is in, though, for the Kraken. And we'll see where they are going to go here on this selection. Pick number 7 is going to be Chase Reed, the defenseman out of the OHL. Sault Ste. Marie. What's good, Alex? How you doing, bro? Let's see. Albert Smith's going to the Rangers, and Carlson Carell's going to Calgary. Okay. So far, only one player selected out of an American college. So far. We'll see if that continues throughout the rest of this first round. But up next, the Winnipeg Jets. We back? We here? Come on, YouTube. Are we live? Chat, are we here? Chat, are we here? That is my question to you guys. Are we here? Trying to make sure, because we had a brief dip in the connection. Hopefully we are back. I'm going to turn on the studio lights, just in case we are live. But we'll see. Looking at Chase Reed, 45 games, 18 goals, 30 assists as a defenseman in the OHL this last season. Okay. Let's see. Jack Pittsburgh Pirates LB game. We'll be taking a look at that, and we'll be taking a look across the World Cup, the FIFA World Cup. We'll be taking a look at that as well. But taking a look here at some of these ones, Keaton Verhoff, still up there, still on the board. Tynan Lawrence still up there. Nikita Klepov, still up there. A lot of talent up there still. We'll see where Winnipeg's going to go. They need help in a lot of places. A lot of places. You know what? Let me move the webcam over here and scale that up just a bit. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to turn on the other studio light and get my ingredients for tonight. Yes, we're bringing back cooking on the live streams. I have been driven nuts by this one seasoning, and I want to recreate it. So I am going to recreate it. I'll also turn this just a little bit. There we go. Beautiful. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and grab me a drink while I'm up, and then we will get back in the chair ready to go. With Winnipeg still on the clock for another 3 minutes or so. They still have 3 minutes to make their selection. In the meantime, I'm going to get all my other stuff out here while we have a little bit of time. Because yes, we're going to be doing a little bit of prepping on this stream while we have some time. So just taking a look here again. Winnipeg, not on the greatest season. We might put the chat up a bit later. This is kind of a flying by the seat of our pants. I wasn't sure if I was going to cover this or World Cup this morning, and I opted last minute. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to cover the draft tonight. We're going to do what we can to cover the draft. So let me see here. I have all my seasonings for tonight. We're going to be making some seasoning as well. Unfortunately, I could not find a teaspoon, so we're going to have to use 1/8 of a teaspoon 8 times in order to actually make a teaspoon. So, you know, we're going to figure it out. We're going to figure it out while we go, but I think this size container will do. I am desperate to recreate this seasoning. Every time we go to Longhorn, I always get extra seasoning. And it's like, I gotta find out how to make it so I can put it on chicken and rice. Oh, let me go over here and take a look at where we're at. Waiting on the pick here for the Jets. They're winding down under 80 seconds. And we'll see where they're going to end up going here. Let me see here. What? Can I get like a live big board? There we go. Maybe. All right. Pirates down. That's not good. I don't have like anything like the NFL. That sucks. But we'll see. The pick is in for the Winnipeg Jets. Okay. So let me see here. Big cookies. We're not baking cookies tonight, but we're making some seasoning. I'm going to try tonight on chicken and rice I'm going to cook up after the stream. Winnipeg's pick is in here. Waiting on the selection here. It's going to be Viggo Bjork out of Sweden. No, we're not doing cookies tonight, John. Well, welcome in. I actually completely forgot to get my Penguins jersey on, so let me go ahead and do that real quick. Real quick. We're flying by the seat of our pants tonight, guys. This is one of those nights where you're just flying by the seat of your pants, hoping everything works out right. So, we'll see how tonight goes. Man, it has been a hot minute since I've worn this jersey. But it makes sense to wear it tonight. No, I'm not putting on the Penguin suit. We're just putting on the Penguin jersey. But I'm trying to recreate Longhorn Steakhouse seasoning. I'm not going to cook the chicken and rice live. Let me see here. TBSP to TSP. So essentially like half. I'm not going to deal with this 1/8 of a teaspoon thing. That's half a tablespoon. That's good enough for me. You're behind. Well, we'll see here. Let me go ahead and grab my recipe here. So we need a tablespoon of kosher salt. That is the first step that we need. We're recreating Longhorn seasoning because I want to do it. And we're doing it while covering the NHL Draft. Not the first time I've cooked something on stream. Oh my gosh. There we go. That salt came out aggressive. Mmm. Kosher salt. It's almost like pretzel salt. Okay. So Keaton Verhoff still the top remaining available defenseman there out of North Dakota. The Sharks on the clock at number 9. Okay. So we need just shy of a half of paprika. Where's my paprika? There's the paprika. I'm making sure everything is visible so I know what everything is. Okay. We gotta open the paprika. Come on. Ooh, that is an interesting scent to it. Paprika has an interesting scent. I'm gonna need to use the 1/8 teaspoon anyway. I need to use the 1/8 teaspoon anyway to do it this way. Okay. That should be enough paprika. That should be enough of that paprika. That is a strong scent to it, man. We're done with the paprika. So essentially one of these of black pepper. And you lift and remove the quality seal. As the Sharks still have another 2 minutes on the clock. Oh, I'm going to try the seasoning on stream. Don't get me wrong. Screw it, that's good enough. Come on, black pepper. Oh, there we go. Bingo, there's our black pepper in the seasoning mix. Still waiting here on the Sharks. They got about 90 seconds. No, I'm not going to eat the chicken and rice on stream. But I'm going to try it on chicken and rice later tonight. Let's see here. So now we need a half teaspoon of onion powder. So here's the onion powder. Man, we're using everything. I mean, it makes sense. I got all this for this purpose. Okay, that's about 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not a lot of onion powder. Okay. We're done with the onion powder. The garlic powder is the same concentration. Second time you've baked on stream. We're not baking tonight. We're not baking tonight. But we're prepping seasoning for myself because I love this Longhorn Roadhouse. Or oh my gosh, that garlic is strong. Man. But yeah, like, I am addicted to that Longhorn Steakhouse seasoning. By the way, the Sharks pick is now in. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. That's all the garlic powder we need for this recipe. I'm making a small batch first, and then if it ends up working out, then I'm going to do a big batch later. So, okay, now it's a 1/4 teaspoon of the rest of these 3. Coriander. Okay. You gotta stab it! How do I stab it? I don't have a toothpick! I gotta run upstairs and grab like a... Oh, Verhoff! Going off the board here to San Jose! Ugh. Come on. We're trying to work this out here. Come on. There we go. That's that little bit so we can pour. Not a lot. Come on! Come on, you stupid! I need more airflow back in here. There we go. We need to stab it. That's about 1. Come on, coriander. Work with me. That's about 2. Close enough. It's close enough to what we need. I'm gonna do this other one that's gonna be a pain in the butt. Oh my gosh. Now we gotta stab the back to get a proper airflow. Here's our turmeric. Not a lot of this stuff. Man. This is fighting me. This is legitimately fighting me. Close enough. Close enough for our sake. Ooh, that smells interesting. That smells very interesting. Now here comes the kicker. Literally. The cayenne. Woo! That's got a little bit of kick to it. You can smell that kick. One. Two. There we go. So in theory, if I shake this around, we'll have Texas, or not Texas Roadhouse, Longhorn Steakhouse Prairie Dust Seasoning. In theory. Okay, here we go. Moment of truth. Ooh, okay, we're gonna wet the finger a little bit. We're gonna do the wet finger test. Ooh, that's good. Ooh, that's good. Is it the Prairie Dust seasoning? I don't know about that, but it is pretty good. This would go real good on some chicken. That's my seasoning for tonight's dinner. Not the same, but it still is good. What's good, Greg? How you doing, bro? Man, I don't want to do this a stand pat, especially with how teams in the division are making moves. Absolutely. The Penguins finally made their first move as of today. Or I think was it today or was it yesterday? They traded for that kid whose rights were expiring on the Capitals. But the 10th overall pick is in here for the Nashville Predators. Here comes Gary Bettman announcing the pick. Where is Nashville going to go? They need help just about everywhere. John, your team is on the clock. And for the Nashville Predators, they are rolling with... Oh, we have a guest speaker to announce the pick, it seems. Belchetz is the top one available, according to Megan's Best Available. But here comes the pick for the Nashville Predators. There's a lot of places they can go. But here comes the pick. We'll see. I mean, Nashville can go literally anywhere. Except maybe goalie, because Hughes is pretty solid. But here comes the pick. They're getting ready to announce it eventually. Eventually. I know the screen on stream's ahead of me a little bit. But here comes the pick. Wyatt Cullen, right winger out of USA U18 NTDP USHL. Nice. Going on a winger there. Skeens not having a Skeens year. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze after all that. Pirates. Oh my word. Oh my word. Skeens, 5 innings pitched, 6 hits, 4 runs. Oh my gosh. That is bad. But the Penguins not gonna get Matt Cullen's son. But Wyatt Cullen, his rights are gonna go to Nashville, but he's gonna play for Minnesota this year. For Minnesota! Okay. Take a look at Wyatt Cullen taking the stage here. Wearing his own jersey. Man. So the 11th overall pick now, the St. Louis Blues are on the clock. They're going to be on the clock a lot tonight. We're going to be calling St. Louis's name a lot over the course of the night. I'm going to need to make more of this seasoning. But here we go. Man, Nashville with a nice pick there. Nice little pickup. Okay. The 6th in scoring on USA U18 NTDP with 45 points. Okay. Oh, we'll see here. Doing their little interview. Doing a little interview there after being selected. Let me go ahead and pull up X as well. Okay. So, let's see. Need somebody servers now. What do you do if Dubas? Will you be disappointed if Dubas doesn't make a move? I will be a little bit, considering how much they need. But I'm gonna trust in Dubas in the fact that he's not making a lot of moves, but he's gonna make quality moves. Like Robo is still on the table. Even if no moves happen tonight, Robo is still on the table. So, let me go back over to the World Cup to see the matches that happened today so far. Senegal demolishing Iraq. So, yeah, Iraq is eliminated. Senegal with 3 points. They won 5-0. They have a goal differential of 2, and they have 8 goals scored. Wow, Senegal ballooning their way into the conversation with that big win. Man. Norway and France as well. Let me take a look at the full standings. Okay. Norway and France both get in as top 2, so that's locked. Where's Norway and France? Okay. Oh, they were already locked. Okay. Yeah, they were just playing for the group's crown. Man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The cut is 3 with a differential of -1. Uzbekistan would need to win by 6 goals. 6 to make it in. But the Blues still on the clock for another 2 minutes. So we'll see what they've got, what they're going to opt to do here. And we'll take a look. Okay, but how are we doing tonight, everybody? How are we feeling? Oh, man. So, yeah, we'll see here. Oh, man. John with the Go Blues. Yes, sir. Blues are on the clock. Go ahead and just bring that down a little bit more. Penguins are still waiting a little bit here. Wait a minute. Where do the Penguins pick again? Ah, yes, 22. There we go. Robo wants to go to a team that has a chance to win. The Penguins do, though. Like, with how far they came last year, if the Penguins have Robo and they make a good defensive move, they're great. But the pick is in for the Blues. Waiting to see where they're going to go. Okay. So the Blues on their selection here. It's going to be Tynan Lawrence out of Boston University. Okay. Okay, I see you, Blues. Okay. I was planning on sending Mario Crosby to talk to him. I mean, honestly, like, there is a really decent chance. Because Dubas is already eyeing up the idea. Already eyeing up the idea of wanting Robo. Throw that in with the fact that, you know, the Penguins were that close last year. Oh, man. So, we'll see. We will see. Again, Tynan Lawrence. 10 goals, 7 assists in his last 13 games with Muskegon in the USHL. Matthew Nyes? Maybe. If Toronto's dishing him at the right price, I'd consider it. So. Yeah, I mean, I would not be opposed to the idea. Okay. So yeah. Let's take a look here. They're stepping away on a commercial break. The Devils on the clock now. Ready to roll. And Pirates tied it up. The Bucko Brigade is doing it. In the bottom of the 6th. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, man. So, yeah, we will see here. Trying to see if we have any newsworthy things here on X. We have some time. Oh, man. But we'll see. Kind of taking a look as we have some time here on X. Oh, man. Wait, Corey from Pawn Stars is dead? What? What? Yeah, no, he's alive. I don't know why that video showed him as dead. Okay. Oh yeah, just taking a look here. Oh, man. Okay, so yeah. I don't get concerned about Skeens. That's 8 games without a win. That is true. Skeens has not been looking like Skeens this year. So. Oh, man. Let's go ahead. I'd rather not, but, you know. Okay. But yeah, we'll see here. Let me see. So the Devils pick is in. Looking at a new jersey. And here we go to announce the pick, Gary Bettman. Okay. So here comes a selection here for the New Jersey Devils. Alexander Command out of Sweden. A center out of Sweden. That makes sense. That does make sense. For them specifically, it does. Because the Devils are an organization that need help. They need help from top to bottom. I mean, they desperately need help top to bottom. It's not even close. So. So we'll see here. Now on the clock, going to be the New York Islanders. Oh, boy. Well, let me know your thoughts here tonight as we go through the night. We're having a lot of people saying 4 or more trades tonight. We'll see if that comes to fruition. Okay. We're taking a look at there at Command. Taking a look at him going up on stage, getting his jersey. His New Jersey jersey. Okay. Oh yeah, we will see. Oh man. Yeah, we will see here. The Islanders needing to make their selection as to where they're going to end up going. Okay. Whoa! The U.S. considering putting in a bid for the 2038 World Cup. And the U.S. already has the stadiums already built, so it does make sense. We could get the World Cup again. Okay. That'll be interesting. That will be very interesting. Okay. Let me see. But yeah, we're just kind of rolling our way through the draft here. Not to 2038, yeah, but the U.S. could be getting the World Cup again. Oh, man. Q-Dash stream when? I don't know that we're ever going to do one of those, man. Okay. So the aisle's about 2.5 minutes to go here. Okay. But yeah. We're kind of rolling our way through the draft here. Already at pick number 13. Okay. Oh yeah, let's see. Oh man. Member gift? I don't know. We'll see. Maybe. I don't know. It all just depends. But the Isles down under 90 seconds on the clock. The Islanders trying to rebound after last year's total collapse down the stretch, and they're trying to get their guy to do it. So we'll see where the Islanders end up going out of their war room. Again, I mean, we'll have to see. We will see. Looking at some of the best available, there's a lot of options. Ethan Belchetz is the top one out of Windsor in the OHL. But we'll see. Malte Gustafsson, another option. But we're honing in. We're still about 10 picks away from the Pittsburgh Mother Lovin' Penguins, the best team in the NHL, making their selection. But we're almost halfway through this draft. Almost halfway through this first round here. The Isles gonna have to get their guy and get him quick. They're down under 30 seconds now. So we'll see. Okay. But yeah, we'll see here. The Isles pick is in, which is going to put the Blue Jackets on the clock. Then the Blues again. Okay. So here we go. The selection for the Isles are getting ready to make the pick and announce it. And here we go. The Islanders ready to roll for their selection. Oh, man. And here we go. The selection for the Islanders. We're announcing it right now. It's going to be Malte Gustafsson out of Sweden. Defenseman out of Sweden going on the defensive side. Okay. That's not bad. Okay. But yeah, we will see. Looking at Gustafsson, he's 18, 6'4", 203 pounds, out of Sweden. So he was selected in the third round to the Predators of the 2024 draft. Wait, what? Cape Verde's up 4-0? No, they're not. No, they're not, Petsko. Okay. So, let's see. Let us see here. Oh, man. Okay, but yeah, just kind of taking a look here. Let's see if we've got some time. So it's another one of the top 20 off the board. And we'll see. Oh, man. So Columbus on the clock. Then St. Louis has back-to-back picks. We'll see if they do anything on those back-to-back picks, if they make any trades. We'll have to see. Wait, what? Is the U.S. getting a new... What? Let's see. Ooh, I might have to get me that. Oh, no. I'd have to apply in Washington, D.C. in order to get the limited edition passport. The America 250. No! I would love that. I honestly kind of want to go to D.C. to get my passport now. I kind of want to go to Washington, D.C. to get my passport, because that is a freaking cool look. That is a very cool passport design. That's America 250. Like, literally, like, the Constitution. And some of the guys signed the Constitution. That is so cool! And I can't get it because it's only in Washington, D.C. No! Ah! That sucks! Oh my gosh. I want to go to DC now. Because I'm getting my passport. I'm trying to get my passport now. Like, that's my next big thing, is I'm going to be getting my passport. And it's like, I can't get it. Oh my gosh. I am being taunted. As the Blue Jackets pick is in. But that is a really cool passport design. Like, that is friggin' cool. Oh my gosh. There's going to be Oscar Hemming out of Boston College, a left winger. 17 years old, 6'4", 204 pounds, from Finland. Okay. So we'll see. Represented Finland in the 2025, one of the 2025 Cups. He was one of 5 players age 17 to skate this season in the NCAA. His brother Emil was also selected 29th overall by the Dallas Stars in the 2024 draft. Okay. Okay. So the Blues having back-to-back picks now. And let's see. Let us see. Yeah, just taking a look there. Hemming taking a picture of Bettman, getting ready to go. Oh, man. He'll be back in a few. All right, Alex. And we'll see, taking a look at the Blues War Room. Trying to see where they're going to end up going here. Again, they got back-to-back picks before the LA Kings. So we'll see. Okay. Let me see here. Okay. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, let us see here. Again, see if there's anything news-wise on X as we have some time. As the Blues have back-to-back picks, they got 2 minutes left on their first of 2 picks in a row. Okay. So yeah, we will see here. Taking a look again as we have some time. While the Blues have some back-to-back picks. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. We will see. Oh, man. Taking a look on X as we have some time. Oh, where's my drink? There it is. So, yeah. Yeah, McKenna went first overall as expected. As expected. As we're back here, the Blues have just 10 seconds left on the clock. And we'll see. And they just ran out of time. What are the Blues doing? The pick isn't in. They just ran out of time. Yeah, they have 2 picks, but we'll have to see. I don't know. The Blues have not had their first pick in. I don't know what happens. Let me see here. What happens if you fail to make a pick during your time on the clock NHL Draft? Okay. So the Blues, essentially, since they're playing back-to-back picks, it doesn't really make a difference. Because the team behind the 15th overall pick, the team with the 16th overall pick, would get to pick at first, which is also the St. Louis Blues. Before the 15th overall pick, the St. Louis Blues can make their selection. It only makes a problem yeah. So it really doesn't make a problem right now because the Blues are back-to-back picks. But they have no time on the clock. They don't forfeit it, but we'll see here. We will see. So, the Blues still waiting on their pick. Trying to see what their selection is going to ultimately be here. As they're not showing anyone on the clock right now. Okay. Yeah, it literally feels like world peace because there's nothing going on. There is nothing going on with the draft right now. Rebecca, all right? Okay. Yeah, we'll see. Gary Bettman up at the podium. Do they actually have the selection? Oh no, we have a trade. That's why the Anaheim Ducks. Whoa! Whoa! Mason McTavish to the St. Louis Blues in exchange for the 15th and 29th overall picks. Mason McTavish, the newest St. Louis Blue. Whoa! I was wondering, there had to have been a trade. Oh my word! Mason McTavish! Wow! Wow! That is big! Oh my gosh! That is freaking crazy! That is a huge pickup for St. Louis. A downright massive pickup. Well worth the price of admission, if I do say so myself. Okay. That's kind of crazy. So the Blues with a big acquisition there. Oh, man. So we'll see where the Ducks want to go. They wanted something. They desperately wanted someone. So much so they were willing to give up Mason McTavish for him. Okay. Ugh. So, let's see. The Ducks under a minute to go. After trading for the pick. Okay. Yeah, John, what is your, as a resident Blues expert, what is your thought on that trade? I mean, McTavish is a really good player, though. He was a really strong player on the Ducks. And the Blues have first-round picks like they're candy this year. They had like four first-round picks this year? So they had the picks to spend on it. And McTavish is a good player. The pick is in for the Ducks, but I kind of like it. Don't watch Ducks, I don't know, but I've heard of him, but 2 first-round picks. Yeah, but think about it this way, John. You only gave up, like, what, maybe 40% of your first-round pick to get him? And he has been a solid player. By the way, the Ducks going Nikita Klepov from Saginaw, the OHL right winger. Or it was 4, yeah, so it was 50%. So you gave up half of your first round picks. But you got McTavish, who's a solid player. He is going to be a top 6 forward for you. Okay. So we'll see here. Now the Blues back on the clock again. The only thing I would have said, but I don't even know if the Blues were going to be going right wing with Klepov here or not. So I would have only considered the idea of maybe trading the 16th pick instead of the 15th, but welcome back, Alex. Okay. But yeah, we'll see here. The Blues going to be on the clock. Looking at Patrick Kane, though, to Nikita Klepov. Both rookies to lead the OHL in points in the last 25 years. Kane doing it in 06-07. Klepov this last year, 25-26. And we'll see. We will see. Kind of taking a look here. Oh, man. So the Blues back on the clock again here, ready to roll. Oh, man. But yeah, they're interviewing with Klepov for the Ducks, 15th overall pick. As the Blues are ready to roll again. Okay. Man, I guess it's good. Just don't love giving up 2 first-round picks. Yeah, but those picks will take time to develop. If the Blues are trying to get something going now, getting something going in the next, like, 2 years, developmental is not the way to go. Okay. But yeah. We're comparing him to DeBrincat for Klepov. Well, let's see where the Blues are going to go here. In the meantime, let's take a look at the Pirates real quick. And as soon as the Pirates tie it up, they end up giving the lead back. Son of a gun. The bullpen, again, for the Pirates. It sucks. Okay. So let's see. We'll see where the Blues are going to go here. Under 2 minutes to go for the pick. Okay. Why do I have Jules? Probably from watching and interacting. I think that's what someone said. Okay. But yeah, the Blues back on the clock again. Will they trade this one? I don't think they will. Okay. The pick is in here for the Blues as we mark the halfway point in the first round of the draft. The Blues selection here. Yo, John, with the clap, the high five. Much appreciated, bro. That's going to be Maddox Dagenet from the QMJHL from Quebec in the QMJHL. That's not a bad pick. The only thing that makes me a bit concerned with that pick for the Blues, you just traded for a center in Mason McTavish, and then you draft a center out of the QMJHL. Like, are you that shallow at center? That's why I said Max Desjardins. Not Dugan, Desjardins. So, like, are the Blues really that shot for centers? Let's take a look at the Blues roster. I mean, you got Robert Thomas, Pius Suter, Dalibor Dvorsky, Jack Finley were your ones at the end of last year. Trading Kyrou. Right. So that was updated June, as of June 23rd. I guess, because as of June 23rd, you had Robert Thomas, Pius Suter, Dalibor Dvorsky, and Jack Finley. Desjardins might be like a third or fourth line center. Maybe. So Dvorsky maybe moves up to the second line. McTavish jumps up or into the top two. McTavish is either going to be your first or second line center. So you might swap Suter and Dvorsky and then swap out Finley for Desjardins. Petsko, I'm not dealing with this tonight. If you keep doing that, I'm going to mute you. And going forward, if you keep doing that, I'm just going to mute you out of the blue, man. But the Kings are on the clock. Yeah, let's see. But yeah, I mean, given the centers, I guess So Finley gets brought down to the AHL. Suter drops down. Dvorsky drops down. But then you also have Robert Thomas in there. So what? I guess you're going to temporarily put Suter on the 4th line. Dvorsky on the 3rd still. McTavish is going to go in the top 2 with Robert Thomas. That's probably what it's going to be. I would imagine. That's kind of my guess. Blues really love Thomas. I mean, Thomas maybe drops down to the 2nd line. McTavish on your 1st line. Dvorsky stays on the 3rd. Suter drops to the 4th. Could very well be what that situation looks like. And then Desharnais is just a developmental for this year. You know, maybe going to the AHL. That's maybe the play. Okay. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, that's my guess for the Blues right now. Okay. But the King is still on the clock. Okay. Man, I would do Dvorsky, Thomas, McTavish. 3rd or 4th could be Suter or this guy. I mean, I would think Suter would still stay up. So the thing is, Mason McTavish, he's still young. And McTavish, in terms of, okay, that's not right on the regular season stat. No way that's right. Yeah, McTavish was a steadfast member of that unit. I mean, if I find Mason McTavish's stats here, let me take a look. Close you. Yeah, last year he played 75 games. He was a 40-point scorer. 17 goals, 24 assists. Right? He had, let's see here, 146 shots on goal. So he's averaging almost 2 shots on goal a game. So he's probably going to be your 2nd, maybe 3rd line center. If I look at the Ducks lines, okay. Can I go like previous lines? Let me see. Can I find like historical ones? 2025 to 26. So initially, McTavish was your 2nd center. McTavish was your 2nd line center for the Ducks. ahead of players like Mikhail Granlund, Ryan Poehling, behind Leo Carlsson. So, Mason McTavish, and he's still young. There's a lot of ways that can go for the Blues. Okay, so the Kings, down to the last 10 seconds, they gotta make a selection. Is Mario available? What's good, Raul? How you doing, man? Long time no see. Dude, first though, but keep in mind, he was drafted in 2021. He was drafted 5 years ago. So McTavish, right? Let me find him here. Mason McTavish. The Kings are out of time, so we probably have a trade coming up here. Gary Bettman ready to announce it. Who was traded by the Kings? Or who did the Kings trade for? But McTavish is only 23 years old. But here comes the trade. Utah's on the clock. Who do they get from Utah? What was the trade? Let me see here. Kings Mammoth trade. Let's see. JJ Peterka already went to Boston with the Mammoth. So the Mammoth are they rebuilding? Is this Logan Cooley? There's no way this is Logan Cooley. Right? Okay, no, LA receives the 19th and 83rd overall pick. So they got the 83rd overall pick to move back 2 spots. That's fair, but I did not realize JJ Peterka traded. Wow. Peterka was a pretty solid he was a pretty solid steadfast unit there for him. So we'll have to see. I'm trying to pull up NHL trades here. Oh, I did not. Pavel Dorofeyev. Wow. Pavel Dorofeyev to the Rangers. Oh yeah, absolutely about Peterka. Let's see here. Wait, did Jason Robertson? Who did Robertson reject? Jason Robertson rejecting trades. Whoa! He rejected an 8-year contract offer from the Kraken with an AAV in the $15 million range. Wow! And it makes sense because Robertson wants to win. The Kraken aren't going to be winning anytime soon. Come to Pittsburgh, bro! Come here. We'll build a winner for you. The Penguins are interested in Robertson. Is Robertson interested in the Penguins? Okay. Some teams curious about DeBrincat. Oh, the pick is in here for the Mammoth. Where are they going? Okay. So here comes a selection for the Utah Mammoth. Okay. That'd be a loss. The club recently gave him 2 first-round picks. Acquire Stankoven, or inequality youngster in Stankoven to acquire Mika Rantanen. Okay. So yeah, we will see. But here comes the pick, eventually for Utah. We're waiting on that pick coming in. Okay. Let me see here. So here comes the pick. And here we go. Okay. So the pick here. Eventually they're going to announce it. And here we go. So the Mammoth selection here is going to be, if they'll ever announce the pick, come on. Come on. Cut the speech. Tell us who they chose. Ugh. Where is Utah going with this? They're giving a whole monologue before giving the selection. Oh my word! Okay. And eventually we'll get the selection. In the meantime, we're taking a look at X, seeing if we have any other news. And there we go. It's Ethan Belchetz, a left wing out of Windsor in the OHL. That is where they are going with this one. Okay. So Belchetz, 2-time medalist for Team Canada on the international stage, and the first pick in the 2024 OHL priority selection by Windsor Spitfires. Okay. So yeah, we will see here. We will see. Washington going to be on the clock. Okay. So we'll see where Washington ends up deciding to go. Oh man, the Belchette's shaking his hand, or shaking hands down the line. And the two best words of a cartoon. Okay. The backyardigans. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, we will see. We will see. Okay. The Penguin, what's an iceberg? Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh yeah. I gotta take a look here. The Capitals still on the clock. Oh man. But yeah, just kind of taking a look around at a few things here while we have some time. Oh man. Let's take a look at the FIFA World Cup real quick. Oh, we have a little bit of time here. And Spain up on Uruguay 1-0 for the crown of the group. Cabo Verde and Saudi Arabia both fighting for their lives. Okay. And let's see. The Capitals have about 95, or about almost 100 seconds left to go here. On the clock. Okay. Oh yeah. We'll see here. The Capitals burning down this clock, trying to get their guy. Or maybe they're making another trade. Who knows? Okay. So the Capitals, are they making any trades or are they just going to be selecting here? Taking a look at the draft headquarters for Washington. Okay, and I just leaked my road. Huh. We'll see here. Okay, so the Capitals pick is in. Kings are going to be drafting next. And let's see, the Capitals selection. They're going quick here on this one. And here we go. Gonna be Oliver Savanto, a center out of Tappara in Finland. Okay. So we'll see here. Savanto getting his name written or pressed in on a jersey here. Okay. So we'll see. We will see. So it's going to bring the LA Kings back on the clock again. Oh, man. Oh, we'll see. We're going to get it, Oliver Savanto. Oh, man. But yeah. We're kind of taking a look here while we have some time. Okay. Oh, let's see. Oh, bottom of the ninth coming up. The Pirates are down by 2 again. Okay. So we'll see. Just taking a look as we have some time here. So let's see. We will see. The Kings now getting ready to get on the clock. Starting their 3-minute countdown. Oh, man. So we'll see. So now, up there we go. The clock is officially rolling, so the Kings are ready to go. Okay. So yeah, we'll see where the Kings end up going here. They did just trade back to this pick. We'll see if they end up going the same way here. Oh, man. Yeah, let's take a look. The Kings burning some time down here. Okay. Yeah. We're getting ready. The Penguins pick going to be coming up here in just a few more picks. And let's see here. Okay. So just over 70 seconds remain here for the Kings. Okay. So, the Kings down to 45 seconds. Okay. 30 seconds. And here we go. Pick is in for the Kings, so the Sabres going to be getting ready to go on the clock here in Buffalo. All right. I'm trying to do the math here. I'm trying to do some math. But the Kings selection, ready to roll with it, is going to be Elton Hermansen, a right winger from Modo in Sweden. Okay. Oh, he's 18 years old, 6'0", 182 pounds, from Sweden. Okay. That's about ready to put the Buffalo Sabres on the clock, but taking a look at the right winger there, from Sweden. Okay. So we'll see here. We will see. As they're doing a little picture there with Hermansen in the Kings jersey. Okay. Hey, just taking a look here. We will see. We will see. Oh, man. So the Sabres on the clock now. And we'll see. The Sabres. This is the big one here because everybody in Buffalo is wanting to see the Sabres pick. Oh, man. But here we go. Taking a look there at the War Room, interviewing with the Minnesota Wild in their War Room. Okay. Bill Guerin wins the Jim Gregory General Manager of the Year award. Okay. Oh yeah, so the Sabres halfway through their time on the clock. Oh, man. Followed up is going to be the Philadelphia Flyers and the Pittsburgh Mother-Loving Penguins after the Sabres here on the clock. Oh, we'll see. We will see. Gonna be intriguing for Buffalo. Pick should be in here soon-ish. Okay. So under or about 20 seconds now, Gavin McKenna interviewing in the booth. The newest Toronto Maple Leaf member. And here we go. Oh, I gotta scroll this down a little bit more. There we go. So we'll see. Sabres pick, getting ready to announce it. All right. So the Sabres waiting on their pick. It's going to be Ilya Morozov, a center from Miami of Ohio in the NCAA. Nice little pick there for Buffalo. Going to be staying in the States. Okay. Okay. So, let's see. Taking a look at Morozov. He played 36 games, getting 8 goals and 12 assists out of Miami, Ohio. And here we go. So the Philadelphia Flyers is going to be on the clock. Okay. So here we go. I love that. Oh, I just found a great video. But they're doing the interview still with McKenna, as the Flyers are going to be on the clock now. So we'll see where they end up going for the Flyers. And after the Flyers comes the greatest team ever, the Pittsburgh Mother-Loving Penguins. Okay. Oh, man. You can see some of the players, having conversations with each other, chatting it out. The Flyers starting their time on the clock. Makes sense the Pirates lost. Okay. Let's see where the Flyers go here. Yeah, let's see here. Oh, man. Just kind of taking a look as we have some time. The Flyers aren't going to trade with the Penguins. Okay. They are officially on the clock now. And let's see. Okay. The Flyers burning through their time here. All right. Oh, let's see. Wait a minute, hold on. Oh, okay, I was concerned for a second. I thought Gamefly was done, like shutting down, but no, they're not. But here we go. Just over 70 seconds remain here for the Philadelphia Flyers. Okay. Oh, what's good, RFK? How you doing, bro? Oh, man. I'm just so excited to have this seasoning tonight on my chicken and rice I'm going to make after the stream. Oh, it's good. That's why all the stuff's over here. I was making that seasoning earlier. We need a clock. This was something that was kind of put together kind of crazily. It was kind of put together kind of last minute where I debated, okay, I'm actually going to do this. But we'll see here. 10 seconds remain for the Flyers. Are they going to make this pick? Or are they going to trade it? Okay. The clock did run out, so I think we have a trade. For the Philadelphia Flyers, trading out. Who's leapfrogging the Penguins? I am honestly kind of concerned. Because the Penguins are going to have to go defense here. Gotta wake up at 7. Oh, ay. Well, I'll be waking up at 7 pretty soon, actually. Starting on the 13th, I'll be waking up at 7 because I'm starting a new job. Again. But this one is the last one I'm starting new for a while because, well, quite frankly, I finally got the dream job I've been looking for, so. Oh, man. It's been a weird year, RFK, but now there's actual stability, and it's one that I want. It's one that I've been wanting for a while. I'm not gonna disclose too much about it, but you know, it's a back-end development role. So hold on. There's reasons behind why I left various places. The first place of the year I left was because I was starting a new full-time job, and the one I was working was a part-time until I found that full-time. Then that full-time job laid me off, and I was scrambling for a job. I got this pizza delivery job to give me something, but it wasn't making ends meet, so I had to look at something else. And I ended up coming out actually with this dream job that I've been wanting for a while. So I've been looking at this company for the last 5 years. So, Petsko, please comment on the spam here. But here we go. The trade has been made. Who did the Flyers trade with? So on the clock now is going to be the San Jose Sharks. The Sharks get the 21st overall pick for number 27, 62, and 120. Okay. I'm a little concerned because I know the Penguins are going to have to go defense. There's a little bit of concern there, but there's a lot of decent defenders up there, you know. We'll see. But yeah, but there were reasons behind each new job I started this year. It was all just a sense of, you know, I left the part-time, which was going to end eventually until I got the full-time. Got the full-time, they laid me off. Then I had to scramble for some sort of money. Found the pizza job. Wasn't making the ends meet, so now I got a full-time job. Again. So, I'm not intending on leaving there anytime soon. I'm intending staying there for a long time. But we'll see. The Sharks moving up. The question is, where are the Pens going to go? Tommy Blyle? Are they going to go for Adam Golger? William Hawkinson? We'll see. I actually did not eat Pizza Hut tonight. I'm actually going to have myself some chicken and rice after the stream. Thank you, Craig. It's a company I've been looking at for a long time. I've been eyeing them up for a long time as it is. So the fact, when I finally got the offer, your full-time job a creator with some fans that are only... No. It's going to be a back end. It's going to be like a programming development role. So, here we go. The San Jose Sharks pick is going to be... It's probably going to be defense because the Penguins are obviously going to go defense. And yep, they do go defense. Ryan Lynn, defenseman out of Vancouver in the WHL. So now, your Pittsburgh mother-loving Penguins are on the clock. The fun thing is that with that job, I can still do this more regularly. I can cover Pirates games at 6:40. I can cover those games at 6:40 p.m. So I can get on to a lot more Pirates games, which is awesome. So I'm looking forward to it. I actually start on the 13th, so you know. Okay. Yeah, looking at Ryan Lynn, he's 5'11", and he played 53 games, 14 goals, 43 helpers as a defenseman. Okay. Holy crap, Vegas got scammed in the trade. I did not see the details of the Pavel Dorofeyev trade. Let me take a look here, the Pavel Dorofeyev trade. What are the details on it? Pavel Dorofeyev for a first-round pick, number 26. A third and a first? I mean, it's not hateful. Okay. You have an early stream on the 9th. What day of the week is the 9th? That's a Thursday. There might be an early stream. World Cup. Because I don't think the Pirates play early that day. I don't believe the Pirates play early that day. It's a Thursday. Let me see. On the 9th. Oh, no, we might actually be live. It's 12:30 p.m., 12:35 p.m. first pitch. Because I don't start until the 13th, and I'm done with my pizza job actually next Wednesday. So, I got a little over a week to get ready. So, we'll probably be live for Pirates Braves that day. That's the nice thing, is I can do a lot more like Pirates coverage and all that fun jazz. It's gonna be freeing, really. It's really gonna be freeing. I'm like actually like really excited for this. But here we go, the Pittsburgh Mother-Loving Penguins. We'll be here at the end of that. I leave around 2:40 Eastern. Hey, that's fair. There's no requirement to be here, but we'll be live for a good chunk of that game. And we might have the big dad joining us. I just heard the garage door. But the Penguins are definitely going defense here. There's no doubt in my mind. There's no way they're not going defense. There's no way that they are not going defense. Okay, so the Penguins, 30 seconds gone on the clock. Okay. Bagel, bagel! Bagel, bagel! What you doing? Doing well. You guys knew exactly when to get home. The Pittsburgh Penguins just got on the clock.
Oh. Did they?
Yeah. They just got on the clock. How you doing, Bagel? How you doing, Bagels? The Bagels!
What happened with the Pirates?
6-4 they lost.
Okay, because they tied it up 4-4.
Yeah. How you doing, Bagels? We got some bagels up in here.
So they're on the clock now?
Yeah, Penguins are on the clock. They're almost halfway through.
So who do you think they're going to get?
They got to go defense. This could be Golger. Lynn just went off the board. I liked from what I saw in the statistics-wise on him, but...
What are people saying?
Well, we'll see.
Are you streaming this?
Yeah. Yeah, we got the bagel here too, huh?
What do the people in the chat say?
Well, we'll see. It's got to be defense, though. But Ryan Lynn just went. He had real good stats as an offensive defenseman in the WHL. But here we go. Looking at the Penguins.
Pick is in! Pick is in! Pick is in!
And here we go. The pick is in for your Pittsburgh Mother-Loving Penguins. And here we go. This is going to be your defenseman, I would presume. And here we go. A right winger. You already have enough forwards. Does this mean that they're trading McGroarty or Kindle? Or not Kindle, McGroarty or Koivunen? Because they selected Liam Ruck, a right winger out of Medicine Hat in the WHL. Does this mean Rucker McGroarty or Ville Koivunen's gone in a trade? I mean, that's the thing it tells me. Is it tells me the Penguins are probably going to be moving on from Rucker McGroarty or Ville Koivunen in the near future in order to be able to get some defensive star power. That's my guess.
You know what this is about?
Huh.
Don't know?
What?
Well, you got new ownership and maybe they're going a different way. The Hoffman Group.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, not bad. 45 goals, 59 assists in 68 games in WHL. A scoring machine. Which is great. But, like, you need defense. You need defense badly. That's what killed you. You got into the mindset last season of who cares if we give up 6 goals, we'll just score 7. That is the exact mindset that killed them time and time and time and time and time again last year. I wanted to see defense here. This tells me either Rucker McGroarty or Ville Koivunen's gone. Because he's probably going to slide up pretty quickly. I don't, unless if he's committed to college, that could be a problem. Is he committed to a college? Let me see. Has Liam Ruck committed to a college? (2026-27). Okay. He'll be playing college hockey. He's already committed for 27-28, so this is a long-term development. Which means we're not going to see him in Pittsburgh until at least the 28-29 season. Because he'd be going to the University of North Dakota. He's gonna return to the Medicine Hat Tigers in the WHL for another season of junior hockey. Then he's gonna go and play at least 1 year at the University of North Dakota. So we're not gonna see Ruck for another couple of years. So
we're stuck between rock and a hard place.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, so he's going to go to the Medicine Hat Tigers next year. We're going to be keeping an eye on him. I mean, he was a scoring machine last year. He was getting like almost an assist a game. And oh yeah, like 3/4 of a goal a game. Oh, that's Medicine Hat Tigers. So, I mean, it's not a bad pick long term. But that tells me in the next year or two, either Rucker McGroarty or Ville Koivunen is out the door. Or it's a plan to replace Evgeny Malkin. It could be that. It could be a plan to replace him, maybe? But we'll see. Look at the most goals by an 18-year-old. Crosby far and away, followed by Jordan Stahl, then Jaromir Jagr, and then Ben Kindle. So then, can Liam Ruck? Let me make sure I'm correct here. So he could get a 9-game tryout or see late season action if he signs an entry-level contract. But the thought is the 28-29 season, but we could see. We could see it. But the Utah Mammoth back on the clock here. Oh, okay, maybe trade coming with the winger? It could be. Like I said, the first thing that came to mind when I saw this trade is Rucker McGroarty or Ville Koivunen. You're on the clock. I could see them easily trading one of those two prospects alongside a future pick for a defenseman now. In a defensive deep team. I could see that. But we'll have to see. Okay. We will see. Or could Rust? Rust could be, but I don't know that you're gonna have Rust. I mean, it could be if the Penguins are trying to make an active push to Robertson. It could be Rust going to the Stars alongside a couple of picks to get Robo. So it could be another developmental prospect, another developmental piece in that. So we'll have to see. Oh, man. Oh, let's see. The Detroit Red Wings for Sebastian Cossa. The Red Wings will acquire the 23rd overall pick from the Mammoth for Sebastian Cossa. Or Cossa. Which really isn't a lot to give up because we didn't see much of Cossa this year. Okay. Okay. So let's see. We'll see where the Red Wings go here. Oh, man. Okay, let's see here. We'll see where the Red Wings go here. As we have a little bit of time, taking a look on X as well. Oh, man. So we'll see. The Red Wings have about 80 seconds to go on the clock. Oh, I'm on the wrong window. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, okay. There we go. Oh, we'll see. Oh, man. I'm just going to take a look on X here, see if we have any other news while we're waiting on the Red Wings to make their selection. Okay. So the pick is now in for Detroit. Okay, so we'll see. Where are the Red Wings going? They're going with J.P. Hurlbert from Kamloops in the WHL, left winger. Okay. He's 18, 6 foot, 190 pounds, out of Allen, Texas. And here we go. We will see. See if we have any other news as we're waiting here. Grew up, let's see. Grew up playing hockey in a Dallas Stars elite program. That was Hurlbert. And he led all rookies in goals and points this season in the WHL. He also committed to Michigan for the 26-27 season, so he'll be playing alongside Penguin prospect Will Horkoff. Okay. So we'll see. As the Vancouver Canucks are about ready to get on the clock. Okay. Yeah, we will see though. Oh, man. So, yeah, the Vancouver Canucks, followed by the Ottawa Senators, are going to be on up. Okay. So let's see here. Interviewing with Hurlbert. Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, just taking a look on X here, as well as we're waiting on the Vancouver Canucks now. Okay. So yeah, we will see. Oh, man. But yeah. Just seeing if there's any other news while we have some time. Oh, man. So yeah, looking at JP Hurlbert, man, it's NHL comp is Kyle Connor. Improvements on defensive awareness, and now the Canucks are on the clock. Half a minute gone already for them. Oh, man. So let's see. Got a trade alert. Well, where are the Canucks going to be trading? Oh, that was a long time ago. Wait, no. Oh, man. So let's see. So the Canucks halfway through their time on the clock. And we'll see here. Huh. Okay. So about a minute to go here on the clock for the Canucks. Oh, man. Welcome back, Alex. The Canucks down. Now the pick is in. Senators will be on the clock here pretty soon. Okay. So here comes the selection. Wait, the White Sox 20-1? Oh my gosh. Let me see here. There's no way. 20-1! And they got bases loaded! Oh my gosh! Bro, they got bases loaded too. Oh my word. That's crazy. The pick is in. Best Chicago team. Oh my word. They fly out. Oh no, they grounded into a double play. But here comes the Canucks selection. They're going to be going with Adam Novotny out of Peterborough, left winger out of Peterborough in the Peterborough, not Peterborough, Peterborough, out of the OHL. He's 18, 6'1", 200 pounds, out of Czechia. Okay. And made his pro hockey debut in 23-24 at age 15. Wow. Three-time medalist for Czechia on the international stage as well. Okay. Well, the Ottawa Senators getting ready to get on the clock. Bam. Has been deported already. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Okay. So let's see. We will see. So the Ottawa Senators are on the clock now. Oh, man. So, let's see. Let me see. Oh, man. So you're just going to take a look here. See if we have any other news while we're waiting on the Senators. I'll do an NHL GM sim. What do I pick? If I win a title, I have to, let's see, what time do I pick? If I win a title, I have to leave the next chance I get? Huh. That's interesting. That's cool. Oh, man. What team? The Canucks. The Canucks, put it on hard mode. Fine, I'll give you something a bit better. How about the Seattle Kraken? Not too easy, but not too hard. Seattle has some pieces, but definitely a long ways away. But still having pieces. All right. So let's see. The Senators' pick is in. Vegas going to be on the clock here momentarily. Oh, man. The last time I did this, I got fired 3 times. Then had Dynasty with Vegas. Well, we'll see. We will see. Okay. But yeah. So here goes the pick for the Ottawa Senators. And it is going to be Jonas Lagerberg, right winger from Sweden. Okay. Oh, let's see. And him again, he, not terrible. He did not play after October 18th, though, due to an ACL injury. Okay. So, yeah. Kind of taking a look on X here. Let me go ahead and move over here, make sure this is looping. There we go. So again, just taking a look at Hones, Lagerber Hone. So his highlights in Sweden. And yeah, 9 goals and 7 assists in 9 games prior to the injury, but Vegas almost halfway done with their time on the clock. So we'll see what they end up doing with that pick. Okay. Yeah, let me see here. About a minute left for Vegas. This is gonna be me come 2027 NFL Draft. Hey, I mean, I'm gonna go live for the NFL Draft next year since it ain't in Pittsburgh. I'm gonna be live for it. So, and we are gonna cover some preseason action for both the NFL and the NHL. So later on this summer, now that I'm getting into a more stable situation again with work, with starting a full-time, ideally, I think this is gonna be the job I have for a long time. Now that I actually have stability, it's going to provide what I need financially to get by. It's something that it's a company that I've been wanting to work at for a long time. So now that all that's kind of lining up, it's like I can actually better plan these streams. I don't know where to start. Well, hey, one thing that I'm going to do is I mean, if you want to link up for a live stream together for the draft, I'm more than down for that next year. Because I'm gonna be working on graphics. The reason I don't have graphics for this draft and I'm just using the website is because, quite frankly, I didn't know if I was gonna stream this until today. Because I didn't know what work was gonna be like. I didn't know how the day was gonna go. So I didn't even know. So I didn't have any graphics made up for it. Plus, I'm making graphics for the World Cup. I just didn't have enough time. But I am going to be working on graphics for the NFL Draft for next year. And a layout for it. So that everything's all together. So, if you want inspiration for that kind of thing, it's, I'm down. And really it just comes down to following through with all the stuff that's going on. Yeah, but that costs money. And, I'm already spending enough money to have to get things situated for the next job. Because it's going to be a lot. I'm getting a whole lot of stuff set up for that. I have to get a whole new home office. So yeah, I want to see if I can keep the channel rolling through even after the Super Bowl. Yeah, that's one of the things I'm struggling with right now. And I think a lot of it just comes down to, oh my gosh, Vegas trading the pick. We'll get back to that here once we find out the trade details here. So Vegas trading to the Montreal Canadiens. And Montreal retaining the number 28th overall pick. This is a player. This is a player. There's no way this isn't a player. Wow. So what was the actual trade here? Okay, no, it did update. Okay. I was about to say, but at first it didn't update. I didn't see the details on the trade. Okay, they see the 28th overall and a 2027 third round pick. They moved back for nothing. Vegas is confident that Philadelphia or Montreal are going to take their guy. But yeah, that's the thing. Right now, Joda is right now. I think some of it is just from with everything going on in my life right now. I haven't been able to really dedicate the time because there's been so much transition, so much uncertainty around my schedule that I just haven't been able to consistently say, yes, this is what I'm going to stream. But now that I'm getting back into a consistent pattern and a consistent work schedule during regular business hours, it's going to be a lot easier for me to say, okay, I'm going to do this, 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 and this. And I'm going to get back on those streaming schedules. I'm going to get back on releasing those. So, you know, I'm going to get back on that probably by the week before, or probably by the second or the first full week of July. So, that's kind of the thought there. Everyone watch Jason's ad to keep him in business. Oh my gosh. I do appreciate it. Okay. Whoa! Wow! I did not see this yesterday. The Blues offered Dallas multiple first-round picks for Robo, but the deal fell apart because Jason Robertson told St. Louis he had no interest in signing there. Robo could have been on the Blues. Love Stream Live, my gotta get better at not getting so mad when the team I pick's lose. That is part of it. So there is times that you can show emotion, you know, on being like, oh, screw them. But like ultimately as a commentator, your main job, especially on YouTube, because you're gonna get both sides. John, the reason is because he wants to win now, and the Blues are not in win now mode. They are a ways away from winning. I'd say they're a good 2-3 years from winning, and Robo wants to win now. He don't care about the money. He turned down a $15 million AAV contract from Seattle over 8 years. But anyway, the main job, Gleb Pugachev from Russia, the right winger, going to be selected by the Canadians. But yeah. The big thing, Joda, is that you gotta be able to show that emotion but remain relatively impartial. Obviously, you're gonna be partial to your team whenever your team's playing. That's part of the deal. Like, I get really like, yeah, let's go Penguins, or, you know, if the Flyers are beating the Penguins, screw you, Flyers. But, like, ultimately, the main job is to be impartial if your team is not playing. You know, if it's not your team, you don't have a horse in the race, try to be impartial. Obviously, if you're rooting for a team to win because it affects your team's playoff chances, there's room to be partial there. But the main job is to be as impartial as you can be, because you're going to get both sides. Impartial with every team I pick because I win a good amount of my picks. That thing is like, I make the picks, but it's like, I don't care if I do great or not. You know? Okay. Let's just take a look on X as we have some time here. You're not impartial towards the Rams? That is true. They're one of my teams. I think videos of my sucks. So that's another thing. I mean, there is concern. There is definitely some concern. But, like, people just want to see picks in general. You know? So... we'll see here. The Flyers down to about a minute left on the clock. Okay. Well, let's see. Flyers down to 45 seconds. Let's take a look at the World Cup. We probably have a couple of matches wrapped up there. Yeah. So let's go ahead and go into the standings here. Group H, Saudi Arabia has been eliminated. Goodbye, Saudis. Punching the group was, let's see here. Was it Spain and Uruguay? Spain and Cabo Verde. It was Spain and Cabo Verde. Uruguay being the third place team. Spain, Cabo Verde. Okay. And the pick is in for the Philadelphia Flyers. The Vegas Golden Knights going to be on the clock here momentarily. Spain and Cabo Verde. Elite Rose. Uruguay goes white. Okay. Where am I looking at here? Uruguay. Uruguay. 2 points. -1 goal differential. 3 goals for. 1. 3 goals or 4 goals for? 3 goals for. It's going to be Maxim Sokolovsky. Defenseman out of London in the OHL. 6'7", 240 pounds from Kazakhstan at age 17. He is a big boy. Big boy going to the Flyers. Oh my word. Wow, he is going to be an enforcer of enforcers. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, let's see. Who has not played? Who has played their last matches? We're trying to keep up in the World Cup as well. World Cup. World Cup. Okay. There's the third place all the way through Group I, no Group G. South Korea. South Korea gets a pale orange. Bosnia, Scotland. Bosnia's already done, so Scotland. It's that pale orange. So Vega's going to be on the clock. Let's see. Paraguay, Ecuador. Paraguay, Ecuador is already in there. You can stop by and wish Mala Sports a happy birthday today. It's his birthday. Oh, we have to send him a message on the Discord. Sweden and Uruguay. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. South Korea is the line to meet. Who can topple 4 points? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Okay, so yeah, Paraguay is in now. No questions asked. Okay, trying to get back onto this World Cup stage here. Trying to see what we got here, teams-wise. Senegal, anyone can topple Senegal. We go back into the matches. Who actually plays each other? Let me see. So, Belgium and New Zealand. So, let's see here. Senegal. No, only one of these teams can catch Senegal. That's one. Iran and Egypt. Egypt's already up there. Okay. Well, that's two teams I could jump them. Panama, England. Nope. Croatia, Ghana. Croatia can jump them. That's three. There's enough teams, I think, that can jump Senegal. So, yeah. So, Senegal is not quite clinched yet. Only 4 more spots left. I thought Senegal played their last match. Yeah, Senegal had a big win today. Oh, man. And that's it. Okay. Good. So the Vegas Golden Knights down to about 35 seconds left on the clock. And let's see. Is Vegas trading us again? There's no way they're trading back again. Are they? 3, 2, 1. Time expired. Did Vegas just trade back again? Wow. It seems like Vegas traded back again. Vegas is giving Vegas is giving their fans the Buffalo Bills treatment. Trading back, trading back, trading back. Who did they make the trade with? They're going to trade with the Anaheim Ducks. They just, literally, the Ducks did a little, what? Did Anaheim really think Vegas was going to go for their guy? Did they just swap picks? Anaheim literally thinks Vegas was going to go for their guy. That's the only reason that they would have traded like that. How much more did Anaheim give up? They obviously did a little swappy-do, giving Anaheim the 28th pick in exchange for the 29th pick. But what else did Anaheim give up? Let's see. Waiting to see what they ended up giving up here. Oh, man. Can't seem to find it. So, let's see. Yeah, they're not showing the actual compensation there. Okay, but the pick is in for the Ducks. And here we go. It's going to be Marcus Nordmark, a left winger out of Sweden. Okay. Oh, we'll see here. Okay. Yeah, Normark, his father was selected in the 1987 draft by the St. Louis Blues, selected in the 3rd round. Fun little fact there for you, John. Okay. Getting all in his Ducks gear. And here we go. So Vegas now going to be on the clock. And we'll see what they can do here. Okay. So yeah, Normox, taking a look at him. Adrian Kempe is a good comparison for him. What they're saying. Man. So we'll see. Vegas already burned a minute off the clock. Okay. Oh, let's see. Oh, let's see. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be crazy hot next week. I am dreading next week, bro. Wow. Let's see. So the pick is in for Vegas. Calgary going to be on the clock here momentarily. Okay. It's going to be Juha Piparinen from Finland, defenseman. Okay. The Calgary going to be hopping on the clock. And we'll see here. Oh, man. So, let's see. So, Calgary going to be on the clock here. Oh, man. I love how Toronto really made a big... They looked like masqueraded at the beginning of the draft in their biggest rival's place. Okay. We'll see where Calgary goes. Oh, man. But yeah, Calgary officially on the clock. And we'll see where they end up going. We got Calgary, Carolina, then Ottawa before the end of the first round. Oh, man. So, yeah. We'll see here. We will see here. Huh. So Calgary halfway through. Okay. So we'll see here. The pick is in for Calgary. And we'll see where they end up going. Who is Calgary picking up? Oh, we have another guy who's going to give a 10-minute monologue before actually announcing the pick. Okay. We'll see where Calgary ends up going here. 3 more picks to announce, including this one left in the night. And we'll see. That is one killer mustache on that guy. But we'll see. Announcing the pick. Any second now. It'll be Jack Hextall, a center out of Youngstown in the USHL. Okay, good. Hextall's not going to be a Penguin. Last time the Penguins had a Hextall, it was a disaster. Okay. Oh, we'll see. We will see. He's committed to Michigan State for 26-27. And the Youngstown Phantom jersey. That's Laney McDonald. He had a famous mustache. Good hockey player for Calgary. I was not aware of him, so that's why I wasn't sure. All I know is he has had a killer mustache. Huh. Well, I'm actually hoping to get to the Hall of Fame here in the late winter, early spring. So, I'm hoping to be able to get there. Okay. So we'll see. Again, looking back at John Extall there. What about him and his mustache? I think he played defense. I will have to. Oh, man. Which Rain played, but pretty sure for the Flames. I mean, it would make sense for him to announce Flames pick if he played for the Flames. Okay. So we'll see here. The Carolina on the clock. Oh, man. Yeah, let's see. Oh, man. So the Canes currently 2 minutes to go on the clock. Take a look at something back over here on the back end. Okay. Open that link in a new tab and go over here. Oh, I don't need that anymore. I don't need that either. Okay. So the Canes with the 31st overall pick, ready to make their selection. He was on a cup team in Calgary. Huh. Oh, Senegal did clinch. I don't understand how Senegal clinched. But they did. Yeah, no, Senegal didn't clinch. Somebody has a wrong graphic. Okay. First tiebreakers head to head. That is true, but at the same time, we're talking for the third place. Senegal is third place in their division. Or in their group. There's no head to head amongst the other third places. So it's pure points. So. But FIFA themselves have not had them clinching yet. They likely will. But yeah, it's goal difference, then net, or then goals for, then it goes to FIFA rankings. Or no, it goes to foul trouble and then FIFA rankings. But Carolina might have traded the pick. They've run out of time. It seems like Carolina making a trade here on draft night. Oh, let's see. Waiting on this here. Or what Carolina did. Oh, man. So, we'll see here. Waiting on Carolina and the trade to come through. There's the trade alert. And here we go. Who did Carolina trade it to, and what did they get for it? What did they get for the 31st overall pick? Let's see who is going to be on the clock. The Nashville Predators, trading back up into the first round to take pick number 31 to jump the Ottawa Senators. Let's see, Hurricanes, Predators, trade. Draft night. I can't find the trade. Let me see here. Let me go all the way down to pick number 31. We don't have pick 31. Draft tracker? Let's see. The Carolina Hurricanes traded the number 31 overall pick to the Nashville Predators for numbers 42 and 57. So waiting on the actual pick, but the Predators gave up their essentially 2 second rounders for it. So waiting on the Predators here with a minute 45 to go. Okay. So we'll see when the Predators get their pick in. Okay. Yeah, we will see here. So the pick is in. Here comes the Predator selection. They are going to be rolling with Tommy Blyle, defenseman from, let's see, Moncton in the QMJHL. Okay, I see you. I see you. Let's see here. There we go. Had to wish him a happy birthday as well. But now it's going to be the Ottawa Senators on the clock. Okay. So we'll see here. Waiting on Ottawa to get on the clock. But a big trade there. Okay. Well, let's see here. Let us see. The Ottawa will be on the clock here soon. That's the weird thing with the NHL draft compared to the NFL draft. The NFL draft, as soon as a team makes a selection, bam, the next team's on the clock. Bam, the next team's on the clock. You know what I mean? With this, they only give you 3 minutes, but like it's like an extra 2 minutes from the time the team, the selection's announced to to the time that the actual next team gets on the clock. Okay. Yeah, we'll see what Ottawa gets on the clock here. Oh, man. I'm wondering if the Penguins are trying to trade back in, because apparently last year when the Penguins were done making their picks, Kyle Dubas talked almost right after their last pick. No word on Dubas yet. Where are the Penguins trying to trade back up? Okay. So here we go. Ottawa's on the clock, half of their time already gone. And now we'll see. Minute left here for Ottawa. Okay. So yeah, we will see here 45 seconds. Okay, we might need to tone down those a little bit for the next stream. Oh, we'll see. So we'll see here. We might have a trade here. 10 seconds left for the Ottawa Senators. 9, 8, 7. Are we going to end the night on a trade? 4. Nope, the pick is in. Okay. So waiting on the last pick of the night. After this, I am going to go pretty quick so I can cook me up some chicken and rice with this seasoning that I made on stream. But here comes a selection from the Ottawa Senators. It's going to be Jackson Cover, left winger from London in the OHL. All right. So yeah, with that being said, we are going to be wrapping up here for the night, so I can go ahead and make me that chicken and rice, because I have not eaten since like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm getting a little hungry. So if you guys did enjoy the stream, drop us a like, drop us a sub. It's all much appreciated. I'll be live probably tomorrow night. We'll see. I'm going to have to see how things play out tomorrow. We're kind of in a we'll see up until, like, you know, the 2 weeks from now. So we're kind of in a bit of a we'll see moment. But with that being said, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out and have a good one. Good night, John. Good night, Alex. Good night, Pat.